My name is Reece Stevens. I'm here at the Golden Gate Hotel to give a few Heineken travel survival guides. Now, as it's a survival guide more so than telling a story that's meant to be funny, I've pondered this for quite a while, and so I'm going to give a few pointers on the 8 months that I spent overseas back in 2004 and what not to do. First tip is, in Hong Kong, do not carry a stick deodorant like roll-on as you go through airport security. I got pulled over thinking it was a stick of dynamite and had several minutes aside trying to get my way to England because they thought I was a terrorist. And the terrorist theme continues because in England, once I eventually got let in, which they were very hesitant to do because I didn't have a place to stay, as I was wandering around, I was trying to find my way to the Thames, I call it the Thames, but it's the Thames River, and I ended up in the business district. In the business district, I'm a mountain biker. A couple of police on the bikes rode past, and I turned to study their bikes because I always like to check out the machinery, and they thought I was checking them out, so they've come over and started questioning me. I had my details taken down. I still have the carbon copy of the descriptions that was taken, and I got put over for being a terrorist there. After England, I went to Germany, lived there for 6 months, toured around quite a bit. Germans love their rules, they're very efficient. Do not stay there longer than your visa permits you. I went away for a month after my visa expired, travelled the rest of Europe, then came back to Germany, and then got pinged when I tried to leave Germany because my visa had expired and they were starting to question why I was there, so I had a lot of difficulties leaving the country, let alone getting in. Now, a few other little tips. In Finland, they have these things called, I think they're like a moose. What's the word? They're like a tack or a tick. A tick. Human skin's too thick for them to burrow into, but on animals they can actually get in. And I found one of these in my hair. And at that time I'd been living overseas for 8 months, and I had quite a head of hair. And pulling this tack out, the tick out, and they're explaining to the Finnish girls I was with, like, oh, what is this? And they've gone, oh, yeah, that's like a moose tick. The moose tick actually, I think, burrows in to the head of the moose because it's nice and warm, and then eats off them for quite a while. So that scared the living bejesus out of you, but fortunately human skin's too thick for them to get into. But when you're in Finland coming into autumn, watch out for those. In America, just got a few pointers. New York's good, LA's rubbish, San Diego's good. That's about it. And if you're an Aussie travelling overseas, make the most of your accent.